Hello everyone, this is Ashraful Arefin and I'm a fine art photographer. Today I'm super excited to share with you my experience with the new Wacom Cintiq 16, which Wacom has sent me so generously. I have been using the Wacom Intuos Pro for quite a long time, and moving into a screen from a tablet has been quite an experience. So let's just dive right into it. So I'm creating a holiday cinematograph in Photoshop, and the first thing I really like about the Cintiq 16 is the surface is quite matte and there are no visible reflections, which is really great. So for this work, I'm going to add few more candy cans to fill up the frames, and maybe some more bubbles and bouquet. I have shot few candy cans separately, which I'm going to composite into my main image. And to do that, first I am going to select the candy can. And this is one thing I'm really having fun with. I used to use the Intuos Pro, but sometimes it's hard and time consuming to select an object looking at your computer screen. But with the help of Cintiq 16, it's much easier to do now. It's just like drawing on paper, so it's much faster and easier to do. So I'm just going to select this roughly. And now I can make some adjustments to make my selection a bit more precise. Okay, so once I'm happy, I'm just going to copy and paste it onto my main image. I'm just going to transform it and resizing it. Maybe I'll put it here. And now I can zoom in and blend the image with my main image. I'll make a little adjustment to blend it even more. Maybe blurring it a bit more so that it has the depth. I'm also going to work on this little intricate design of the mug to make it more visible and a bit more white. So I'm just going to create a new layer and zooming in, taking a sample color from this part, changing the blend mode, reducing the opacity, and I'm just zooming in and painting over the parts where light hits. It's a very subtle change, so just to make sure that this little design stands out. And now I'm going to simply remove the parts where I don't want the paint to stay. You can just zoom in and really get into those tiny little details very easily. It's very similar to painting on a paper with your pencil, and I really like how easy it is. It takes less time than doing it on a tablet. Okay. So next I'm going to add few more bubbles, and I have also shot them separately. So I'm just going to select one and copy and paste. Transforming and resizing. Changing the lights to match up with the main image. Okay. And now zooming in and removing those extra parts. changing the colors a bit. Same way, I'm going to add another candy canes in my frame. This time let's add this colorful one. I'm just going to select it. Now there are a lot of tools in Photoshop which can do these things automatically, but it's just my personal preference. I like to do it by myself manually, and it just gives me a bit more freedom. Same way, I'm pasting it over my main image. I'm going to make it look like it's more near to the camera, so making it a bit bigger. Adjusting the lights. And masking away the parts to blend it even more. And I'm going to add more blur to it to make it look like it's really near the camera. Next, I'm going to enhance this little nutcracker here, and I'm just going to make his features a bit more visible and clear. Taking a sample, taking a hard brush, just very carefully. This is just something to add a bit more clarity and taking away some imperfections. Also, I'm going to do some little cleanups in his face, like So yeah, that's the basic of how my workflow is. I like to work with small parts and later combine everything in one final image. And the one thing has the Cintiq 16 has done for me is making the compositing and blending images together super easy and precise. I have used the Untitled Pro and the experience was really great with that. But with this new Cintiq 16, it's less time consuming and yeah, it's very easy. And as I said, it's like drawing on a paper. So it's much more comfortable and you can really zoom into all those tiny little details and make your adjustments super easily and fast. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Wacom for sending me the Cintiq and for inviting me to do this collaboration with you. It's been really amazing and fun, and I'm definitely loving my new Cintiq 16.